Alright, here's another view of Six Flags Magic Mountain. So that's the 5 freeway. Going right is San Francisco, going left is LA. Okay, let's talk about the market. PSEI ended the week at above 7,800. So actually it dipped below 7,800 twice, Thursday and Friday. But because there's plenty of buyers around the 7,800 zone, so it actually held up the 7,800 support and finished just slightly above 7,800. Okay, so like I said earlier, as long as the market stays above 7,800, we're probably going to see a bounce. Yesterday's candle is green. It wasn't the reversal candle we're looking for, but I'll take that. I'll take that candle. And if the next candle is going to be green next trading day, so Monday, then we might be seeing a bounce at that point. Okay, so RSI is still at both bullish ranges, but barely holding the bullish range. Okay, that's above 40. As long as it stays above 40, I think we're good. Anything below 40 is the probability of going down is will go a little bit higher. Okay, so as long as the market stays above 7,800, we're fine. Market's still oversold though, so we're still waiting for that bounce. Jollibee is finished at 195. We said in our previous video that as long as it holds the 200 to 202 support, we might see a bounce, especially at the oversold area at RSI. But because it failed the 200 area support zone, it went down to 195 as of Friday, end of Friday trading. Okay, so that means the market is JFC, Jollibee is still weak. So whenever a stock goes at the oversold areas RSI, that confirms the weakness of that stock. Okay, so like I said earlier, Jollibee is bearish. So if you're gonna buy shares at Jollibee around that area, and if you want to put a stop, then I advise just put a stop, and then if you see another bounce, just put your money back in. Okay, but like I said, Jollibee fundamentally is strong. I think it's a one-of-a-kind restaurant, and we're gonna see a bounce eventually. So itong downward move niya is just a reaction to the losses that it incurred by buying smash burgers saka yung coffee bean and tea leaf company. Okay, eventually Jollibee's gonna recoup its losses, and especially it's trying to buy more, I think hopefully profitable restaurant over at China. Okay, so at this point Jollibee is very attractive with its bargain prices, but if it's up to you, depende na rin kung anong risk tolerance mo. If you want to buy into Jollibee right now and hold it for a few years, then I think that this is a good time to buy, actually, in my own opinion. Okay, but if you want to wait for the bounce to happen, then wait for it to dip around the 175 area, 180, 175. If it happens, if it doesn't happen, if it goes back about 200, then just if you're really interested with Jollibee, just put your buy order there, and then put your stop just slightly below 175. Okay, so Jollibee sa RSI niya is oversold level. Stochastics still deeply oversold, so we haven't seen the bounce of Jollibee yet. But once that bounce happens, and we look at where Jollibee is at when it's overbought stochastics, then we can tell if the Jollibee is still strong or not. Okay, all right. So yan ang ating recap for the market this week. And also for Jollibee. All right, have a nice weekend, guys.